1.0 Introduction. 1.1 Concept and Definition. In improving the quality of this product, there are three different qualities that are interrelated, such as quality certification, quality standard, and quality recognition. Quality certification refers to the recognition given to an organization for its services, products, or systems that meet the quality standards set by the certification body. It is also the process of certifying an organization or individual that complies with an established framework. Quality certification shows the consistency of an organization in maintaining quality in every system. It also proves that the services or products remain of good quality and are able to provide customer satisfaction. Quality standards are a set of guidelines, requirements, and criteria that must be met by an organization. These standards are developed by recognized organizations or institutes to ensure efficiency, safety, and reliability. They help organizations maintain consistency in their services and processes while meeting customer satisfaction. In the long term, quality standards can reduce errors and improve organizational performance. Quality recognition is the process of evaluating products, services, or processes to determine their quality. It also refers to an award or certificate given to a company that performs very well. This recognition shows that the company used good workmanship and materials while complying with industry rules and guidelines. It also indicates that the company has successfully achieved the required standards. Quality recognition is important because it helps companies evaluate whether their marketing efforts are effective. It allows organizations to determine if they are successfully reaching their target customers. It also helps ensure that time and resources are used effectively. Overall, quality recognition supports continuous improvement and helps organizations perform well. The concept of quality recognition is to set benchmarks for quality so that organizations have clear guidelines and targets to achieve. It also involves obtaining official confirmation that quality standards have been met. Finally, organizations that successfully comply with quality standards and maintain excellent performance may receive awards and recognition for their continuous commitment to quality.
Quality recognition is important because it helps organizations expand their market opportunities and improve their competitiveness. Organizations with recognized quality standards are more likely to enter larger and international markets because they are seen as more reliable and trustworthy. In addition, many large companies require their business partners or suppliers to have quality certifications. Therefore, quality recognition allows smaller organizations to compete more effectively with established companies and increase their business growth. Besides external benefits, quality recognition also improves internal operation within an organization. To meet quality standards, organization needs to review and improve their work process regularly. This helps reduce waste, minimize product defects, and lower operational costs. Furthermore, documented procedures and preventive control enable organizations to identify risks early and prevent major problems, ensuring smoother and more efficient operation. Another important benefit of quality recognition is building customer trust and strengthening brand reputation. Quality certification shows that an organization's products or services meet recognized standards and have been properly evaluated. As a result, customers feel more confident in the quality and safety of the product they purchase. This trust encourages customer loyalty, repeat purchases, and a stronger brand image, helping the organization maintain its position in the market over the long term. To start off, what exactly does MESTI stand for? MESTI stands for Makanan Selamat Tanggungjawab Industri. It is food safety branding and certification scheme launched by the Food Safety and Quality Division (FSQD) under the Ministry of Health Malaysia. This program serves as an official food safety assurance program or PJKM, designed specifically to verify that food manufacturing premises have implemented a proper system to produce safe and hygienic food. Moving on to its history and evolution, the MESTI certification was officially introduced in 2012. It was actually a rebranding and improvement of an older scheme called the One Malaysia Food Safety Scheme (SK1M). The government recognized a major challenge in the industry. Many small and medium enterprises (SMEs) struggle to meet the complex and highly costly requirements of international standards like HACCP or ISO. MESTI was developed as an accessible entry-level scheme or a bridge to help these small players eventually transition toward higher level certification in the future. This is the basic prerequisites and preparation required to obtain the MESTI certification. This focuses on the legal framework and system readiness. The core objective of this preparation is to establish a structured food production system. By doing so, we can effectively minimize contamination risk and ensure consumer safety. In terms of legal requirements, food manufacturers must strictly comply with the Food Act 1983 and the Food Hygiene Regulation 2009. Additionally, before we even begin the application, the business must possess a valid company registration, operating license and official permits from the relevant authorities. Failure to meet this legal criteria can result in penalties or immediate rejection of the application. Moving on to the paperwork, establishing complete documentation is mandatory. This includes standard operating procedure, SOPs, routine cleaning plans, machine maintenance logs, pest management reports, and employee training records. Lastly, before the official audit, it is crucial for firms to conduct internal reviews. This helps management identify existing problems and implement corrective action early on. Now let's move on to the second slide, which focuses on practical operation and physical hygiene within the factory. The first key aspect is facility and equipment sanitation. We must maintain high cleanliness standards across all manufacturing rooms, storage areas and processing tools. To keep these standards consistent, a regular and well-structured cleaning schedule must be strictly implemented and followed. The second aspect heavily involves the workers. All food handlers must practice strict personal hygiene, which includes frequent and proper hand washing. It is also compulsory for staff to wear proper personal protective equipment, PPE, such as aprons, hairnets, and gloves, and strictly follow safe food handling procedures at all times. Overall, by successfully managing our legal compliance, required documentation, facility cleanliness, and staff hygiene, we achieve the main expected outcomes. This preparation not only improves overall product quality and protects consumer health, but it also ensures that only clean, safe, and high-quality food products enter the market.
Next is online registration via FOSIM. FOSIM stands for Food Safety Information System of Malaysia, which was introduced by the MOH. This system is an online platform that used to manage MSTI certification application. Through FOSIM, the manufacturer are allowed to interact directly with the MOH without relying on the manual process. FOSIM makes the certification process more efficient, transparent, and accessible compared to the manual system. All information that are related to food manufacture is stored in a central database, making monitoring and record management easier. Before the introduction of FOSIM, food manufacturers had to go through many manual processes that require a lot of document checking. Each document had to be reviewed individually, making the process slow and complicated. With FOSIM, monitoring, assessment, auditing, and record keeping become more efficient and effective. Since all records are stored in a single database, the certification process can be complete in a shorter period of time. The first step in using FOSIM is registering a user account. The manufacturer are required to enter basic information such as the company name, business registration number, email address, telephone number, and details of the individual responsible for the food manufacturer. These information are used as the company's official identity for the certification purpose. After completing the user account registration, the manufacturer needs to enter more detail about the food manufacturer information. Among the information requests are the name and address of the premise, the type of food processing on the premise, the type of product produced, the number of the employees employed, and the total production of the food premise. Next, the manufacturer needs to upload important supporting documents related to the premise, such as the company registration certificate, business license, premise floor plan, copies of employees' anti-typhoid vaccinations, and records of hygiene and sanitation control. These documents used as support and evidence that the food manufacturer are operating legally. After the manufacturer submits the applications, the MOH will review the information, and if the information are incomplete, the MOH will send a notice through FOSIM system to the manufacturer to send back the incomplete information. Once all the required information and documents are complete, the MOH will conduct an audit and inspections of the food premise. Moreover, FOSIM not only used as a food safety certification management platform that makes it easier for the manufacturer, but it also can speed up the entire certification process, increase efficiency, and make it easier for the manufacturer to communicate with the MOH. Online registration via FOSIM is a digital platform that allows all the food manufacturers to apply for MSTI certification systematically and quickly. The FOSIM system ensure the food produce complies with the standards set by the MOH. Therefore, FOSIM plays a very important role in improving food quality, increasing public confidence, and protecting the consumer safety. The use of the FOSIM also helps to strengthen the governance system, improve the efficiency of public service delivery, and support the government's agenda towards the digitalization of services.
Mentoring plays an important role in enhancing product quality through recognition programs, awards, and awarding bodies. Through mentoring, organizations receive continuous guidance, expert advice, and structured training from experienced professionals. This helps product developers understand quality requirements, improve their products, and ensure compliance with industry standards. As a result, organizations are better prepared to achieve quality excellence and recognition. Many organizations have innovative products but may lack technical knowledge, documentation, or quality assurance practices required for evaluations. Mentors help organizations identify weaknesses, improve product design, and strengthen operational process. In addition, mentoring promotes continuous learning and quality improvement. Organizations are encouraged to view quality as long-term commitment rather than focusing only on winning awards. An important part of mentoring is the pre-audit process. A pre-audit is conducted before the official audit or reward evaluation to assess an organization's readiness and identify areas that require improvement. The involvement of Ministry of Health representative is highly beneficial because they provide expert guidance on healthcare standards, safety requirements, and quality management practices. This helps organizations prepare more effectively for the final evaluation. Health department representatives play an important role during the mentoring process. They evaluate product documentation, implementation, procedures, and evidence of compliance. Their feedback helps organizations identify missing information, strange processes, and make necessary improvements before the official assessment. This reduces the risk of non-compliance and demonstrates a stronger commitment to quality and excellence. For example, an organization preparing for a healthcare innovation award may conduct a pre-audit months before the official assessment. Health department representative review product safety, documentation, and compliance requirements, then provide recommendations for improvement. By implementing these recommendations, the organization can improve product quality, meet regulatory standards, and increase its chance of receiving recognition. In conclusion, mentoring is a strategic approach that supports continuous improvement, strengthens organizational readiness, and enhances product quality.
Next, after the pre-audit and guidance has been done, the MOH will schedule a time to make a physical audit to the premise. The first step in the physical audit is documentation review. In this process, the auditor will examine the document and the record that according to the premise food safety system. Any uncompleted document and non-updated record that be noticed by auditor can be notified as non-conformity, which is NC. Proper documentation is crucial to provide evidence that food safety activities are consistently performed and monitored. This is to ensure that record and document are adequate to prove that food safety guidelines are being practiced. The document that frequently been checked by the auditor is Standard Operating Procedure SOP, cleaning records, and employee training records. After the documentation review are done, the auditor will make a site audit, which is a physical examination at the premise food production. During the site audit, the auditor will check the premise cleanliness level, maintenance of the facility, raw material storage, and food waste being managed. They also verify that the facility are designed and maintained to facilitate hygienic food production practice. Other than that, they also make an evaluation of equipment and facilities used for food production, such as storage container, refrigeration units, and other operational facilities. Apart from that, the auditor also able to interview the employees during the site audit session. This is because to assess level of knowledge about food safety requirement from the employees. In this process, if any non-conformity are being identified, corrective action must be taken from the premise. The premise will be given 40 until 30 days to make a corrective action. After the corrective action has been done, the premise should send an evidence of the action taken to the auditor via FOSIM. The evidence can be in form of document or photo. The physical audit can be considered a complete task for determining if the firm complies with all safety and hygienic standards for food processing. With all this process, MOH can establish the degree of competence of a company in manufacturing food product.
Approval and certification is the final stage after the physical audit process. During this stage, the certifications body reviews all audit findings to determine whether the organization has met the required quality standards. If all requirements are fulfilled, the organization receives official approval and certification as proof of compliance. Certifications plays an important role in ensuring product quality. It confirms that the organization follows proper procedures, maintains quality standards, and complies with industry requirements. This process helps reduce errors and prevents low quality product from entering the market. Certification provides many benefits to both organizations and consumers. It improves a company's credibility and reputation while increasing customer confidence. Certified organizations are often viewed as more trustworthy, which can lead to greater business opportunities and long-term customer loyalty. Certification is not permanent and must be maintained continuously. For example, ISO certifications are usually valid for 3 years and require annual surveillance audits as well as recertification assessments. This encourages organizations to consistently maintain quality standards and continuously improve their operations. For example, a food company producing packaged snacks must undergo audits before receiving ISO certifications. Auditors assess production records, hygiene practices, and safety measures to ensure compliance with standards. Once certified, the company can display quality certification marks on its products, increasing consumer confidence and strengthening its position in the market. Therefore, approval and certification are important in ensuring product quality and business success.
MSTI certification play an important role in elevating the product quality and food safety standard among food manufacturers, especially to small and medium enterprises in Malaysia. The requirement that needed to get a MSTI certification help manufacturers to identify weaknesses and improve operational performance, and also ensure that the food product produced are safe, hygienic and suitable for consumer. MSTI certification can be viewed as a very successful quality recognition tool for the Malaysian food industry. Besides from enhancing the quality of the product, it is also to ensure food safety and governance in Malaysia. There are a number of measures that can be put into practice to ensure that MSTI certification becomes more effective in improving product quality and ensuring food safety regulation. First of all, seminar and workshop needs to be organized by MOH to raise awareness regarding significance and process of applying MSTI certification. Second one is the premise must develop a culture of continuous improvement rather than seeing MSTI certification as for obtaining approval for their product only. The third one is the MOH need to improve forcing system to enhance the efficiency of the certification process and user experience. And lastly, MOH provide continuous training for food industry employees and managers to maintain compliance with MSTI criteria.